Morning everybody. Do you recognise the clock at the top? Well, I hope that you do, because this morning in the Munich rain I am going to do the Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory filming locations. It was filmed predominantly in Bavaria and I hope you enjoy.
I've got a perfect puzzle for you.
Better look at the clock if you don't recognise, and I'll try and find some screen grabs of the locations. But this church, St Sylvester's Church I believe, was the school, and you would have seen all the children rushing out of the school. Let me just get the location. I've not dummy run this, so you're seeing it for the first time with me. Right, yeah, okay. So where we've just walked from is where the kids ran out. I'll get you a better shot. So you would have seen the kids running around the corner here. Looking for their golden ticket. So quiet here.
Long way to go yet.
We are the music makers, and we are the dreamers of dreams.
Come along, come on.
Anyway, for this one I'd probably have to thank the YouTube channel Nick P was there, so check him out for that. I'm on handheld now, so I'm a bit shaky. Gimbal's doing my head in. So this is where he found the coin and he ran to the shop. Let me turn you around. So you see these two buildings. He's walking out and he's disgruntled. He walks along here. This is all obviously changed quite dramatically, and it's around here he would have found the coin. I can't find any drains, but this place has changed an awful lot in that time. But you do see those buildings, and the shop front would have been just behind us. One second. When it pans up to him looking up, you do see a window. I don't think it's that one, but who knows. But it should have been around.
That window actually did look somewhat familiar. I didn't realise. I'm having a few problems with the audio, so I'm gonna voice over where I can. Walking down to where the shop where he would buy the chocolate bar was, and yeah, I know I've shouted out to that YouTube channel, but the Nick P was here. Again, shout out to that, because I wouldn't have known these locations. The he says, again, I wouldn't have visualised this if it wasn't for that. He said this is where the shop front, not the shop front, the newspaper stall would have been, and the shop where he bought the chocolate bar was just to the left. I don't spend much time there because I couldn't visualise it, but you do see him run down here, and you do see these door arches, and they're fairly easy to line up. So he is more than likely right. So I'll be back doing voiceovers when the sound's pretty broke on my thing, or I haven't recorded it. This is the first time I've tried to sync audio, and it's the last time, but this trip is a bit of a nightmare for the audio in the videos I've done. But I'll get you to the next location now.
So yeah, the front of Charlie's home is meant to have been down here. Again, it very much looks like a prop, doesn't it, in the film? This water's moving insanely fast. What the hell's going on? But yeah, his home was meant to have been along here. Now, I might have a little walk down and see if I can find anything that matches it up, but bearing in mind I don't have the film in front of me, and I'm going off one screenshot, which is of trees. But it's meant to be down here, and if you're in Munich and you're very keen to find it, down here somewhere. I'll put the look at this, why is this so insanely fast? Looks very clear as well. Maybe this leads to the factory. Maybe this is the river, the chocolate river. Another location match. Anyway, I'll walk up and down here once, and if I can see anything, I'll show you again. But if not, I'll see you at the next location.
But hurry, please. We have so much time and so little to see. Wait a minute. Strike that. Reverse it. Thank you.
Right, back on voiceover. Again, the running bit, I do probably more than I think any YouTube channel's done, because I used to love, I don't know, the running with excitement. I thought it was really beautiful. Weird things you remember. And you see, again, I've not seen anybody else record this, but I think this is where you run down. He runs down. This is here. But the buildings at the top of the entrance don't line up. That guy was really freaked out by me. I remember that. He was like... the joys of being big with a camera. And even this building, because I lined up... obviously, it's information on the internet. I can't remember. Probably Real Streets is where I got this. But even the windows at the top don't... It looks exactly the same. But there's more windows now. And that really confused me. But that does match. I'm fairly sure. Look, they're working on it there, putting in extra windows there. And I also remember being confused by that. Verwahrzahntazon. Oh dear. If you can speak English, you can't speak any other language. Well, most of us can't. But that's pretty cool, Matt. I quite like that.
Well, I'm sure you'll forgive me if I'm wrong. This isn't far from his supposed house, about 10 minutes. And the next location is miles away. So I'll see you in about 45. So welcome back. You join me after all the travel. Look at you. We're at the underpass where Charlie ran down in the film.
So when you do movie locations or locations, you try your best to do research before you go. And this, I did this on, I loved this scene. I always loved this scene, and I wanted to go there. And this matched up perfectly on Google Maps. And I was like, why has nobody filmed this? This is an exact match. And when he sees what's his face in the tunnel, hello little boy. Okay, so this is my Google Maps. It looks exactly the same as when he runs down. And you could tell by the little lamp thing I zoom in on that in the middle, that matches up. That's what I was back in England. And I got there and it looked nothing alike. They've totally revamped it. Why? Come on, Google, sort it out. I want accurate portrayals of how these streets look. Slacking. So, yeah, this is the tunnel he would have run down. And he bumps into Slugworth. And I can't remember the scene too well. What he said, hello, little boy. And I really remember I was probably terrified. This is why it stays in my head. But this was down here, and I'll skip because he runs all the way through to the end. It looks nothing I like now. I am asking for your faith. And this is the back, so you see him run away. You see the railings in the background, and even that, it kind of somewhat matched on Google Maps. You see those, I thought, because you couldn't get any closer, I thought that would match up. So I'm in the right place to the Google Maps, got all the buildings, I pan around, it's all the same. It's just, they've revamped the train station. I don't know when, but this is the accurate spot, but it doesn't look the same anymore.
So I've seen quite a few people do this location, the location of the actual chocolate factory, but people always seem to.
So yeah, I was pretty confused how I walked in through the back, because I always got the impression when people did it that there wasn't really a back, so I was really confused. But yeah, this is the entrance to the chocolate factory. This is where you see Gene Wilder walk down, and the masses are in front of that gate. It's a cool location to go to. When I first saw it years ago, I really want to go to this location. I did always think I might do the somersault, but alas, I'm not particularly my fittest these days. Yeah, while it's in my head, because I never mention, I'm getting better, but please like and subscribe. I'm doing this voice over about 2 months after I came here, and today I've just done the American Werewolf in London locations in Wales. I'm in Wales as I do this, so that should be out. It takes me a couple of months to, I'm a couple of months behind on videos, because I do work full time and travel a lot, so things get a bit hard at times. But that's a cool location. And I was blown away because it was so close to my hotel. So I didn't have far to go back. You see Charlie walk down in front of the gates a few times in the movie. All these windows all match up. It's all very much the same. Yeah, really cool to see that. One of the locations I most wanted to get to was the chocolate factory in Munich. Yeah, pretty cool to see it. Munich's an interesting city to travel to, and if you are going and you need any help with any of these, just leave me a message or a comment. I will get back to you. I love helping people to travel, and the hotel I was staying at's right next to here, so if you want to know what hotel I recommend it, I'll let you know.
Yeah, so I'm going to have a little walk around, see if I can see the clock that was in the film. Thank you so much for watching. If I don't get back to you, sorry it's gone a bit shaky, my gimbal died. It is really shaky, isn't it? It's really interesting doing filming locations in foreign land because you that lady thinks I'm absolutely fucking crazy. Oh, I'm sorry to swear. Because you just see things you never thought you would see. In this location, I knew I was going to do this video, but I had a look when I got here, like this morning, sorry. Oh, I can see the clock. And it was literally just, my hotel's just up here. I'm next to my hotel. I couldn't believe the look. I can see...
Clock is what I was going to say. This building is still there. It's just had an office block built in its way. You see that's very old in architecture and Bavarian, and that's very new. I'm going to put a little outtake at the end from when I was here because I forgot all about it and it made me laugh when I watched it. But this is goodbye, so I'll see you very soon.
So if you're seeing this after seeing the end, welcome. You know what that clock is. I'm doing the Willy Wonka filming locations, me and the crow. Not the crew, the crow. I go single-handedly. I've gone insane, it's been a long day. That's the clock from the Willy Wonka chocolate factory. Enjoy the film. I need to get back to my hotel. Peace. Anyway, this is the third goodbye I filmed. I'm just outside the clock again. Thank you so much for watching. It's been a long morning doing this. Really fun to do these in foreign countries because you just see things and go places you would never go. Everyone in these office box things are absolutely insane, I'm sure. If you haven't done, please like and subscribe. I'm going to Prague tomorrow, so some more random videos in Prague to behold. If not, don't worry. Thank you for watching. Have a good day. Peace.